I found out my girlfriend slept with a close friend's girl and now I'm confused. To start this off, I'm not really upset, just unsure how to feel about it, if anyone understands. So get this started, I'm straight, 24 male, and my girl, 21 female, of 4 years together, once cheated last year at this time because we were going through a lot of issues, but now we're solid as ever with a 2-year-old daughter. I've had serious trust issues and off and on insecurities since the day she cheated. And just a month ago she gained my trust, but still have my guard up high for the safety of my well-being, as I really didn't want to feel how I did last year. But I've been somewhat close with a buddy of mine for a while, and his girl and my girl are both bisexual, lol, like she's obsessed with my girlfriend. And long story short, while I was busy detailing a friend's truck for 6 hours right after my work, my girl and my buddy's girl hung out alone for the first time. Well, when we finally met up and went home, I tricked her mind to get her to spill the tea, saying they did stuff, and told her I wouldn't be mad because I honestly expected her to say no, they didn't do anything. Well, she said they made out and that was all. Lies. The next day, after going together to my buddy and his girl's house to hang, since I was finally done detailing, I found out they end up having sex while I was working. See, this is where I'm confused. I honestly wasn't really upset about them having sex, it was more of the fact she told me part of the situation and made me feel convinced that was it, and in reality they ducked and just flustered me, cause it made me rethink of a similar situation of when she cheated on me with a guy from Tinder while I was working my full-time job to support our family. I'm not trying to overthink this, so I go through unstable thoughts again, so I'm here for comments and opinions. Either she slept with a boy or a girl, it makes no diff. Cheating is cheating. Definitely agree. Yep, and she lied about it. This one needs to be cut loose. She clearly is never going to be straight with him about what she's been up to. Whole cheating is bad. A partner compulsively lying to you to cover up their misdeeds is worse. Both show a complete lack of respect to them and to the relationship. Cheating is bad, awful, but it's the lies afterwards that really duck you up. Yep, because it carries over to future relationships. The next person may not cheat, but even if they don't, thanks to the lies, you'll always second guess. That's why it's so important to really be open with your partners about what you've been with. Doesn't mean they won't do these things, however, they at least understand where you need care and why. I think she's made it extremely clear on multiple occasions that she would rather be pleasured by anybody but you. She's trash, this is dysfunctional, and now there's a child involved. I agree. Who the hell cheats on the father of their child and acts like it's no big deal? Now she's literally ruined your family and the stable childhood of her kid. That's how I felt when I found out, unfortunately. Frowning face. She's a great mother and person, but stuff like this just upsets me, but not upset, I don't even know why. I think it's from previous situation numbing me to the point I block out pain in a way. How is she a great person if she's cheated on you multiple times? Wake up, dude, she's making a fool of you. Usually means they're great except for this horrible and inexcusable thing they did. Which in itself proves just how not great they actually are. This isn't a she steals my leftovers flaw. A lot of people cheat. In my opinion, there's 2 reasons people cheat. They either only care about getting what they want and will justify it as not a big deal, or they've given all they can to a bad relationship and just get weak and allow themselves to get into a bad, typically emotionally driven situation where they cheat looking for whatever is missing from their current situation. One of those you can't fix, which in this case seems to be her. She's a narcissist who thinks she shouldn't be held accountable. For the sake of clarification, that second situation is a lack of communication or a lack of results from that communication. Most likely it's still not salvageable. However, it's possible that a couple can find common ground and rebuild trust if they are open and honest about what led to the cheating on both sides. Replace the girl with a guy in the scenario, then you tell me if it's cheating. Very true, confused face, or, if you ducked a dude, I'm pretty sure she would think that's cheating. Cheated last year at this time because we were going through a lot of issues. Yeah, that's not why. Just out of curiosity, what you mean? There is no crock of crap excuse to justify cheating. It's never okay to cheat. When things get hard, you get through them. She cheated because she is a promiscuous woman. The circumstances at the time aren't why it happened. OP ain't ever gonna get this. In my opinion, not cheating 2 women together is sexy as anything, as long as my SO don't start giving out more love to the other chick, and I would see that a mile away and remind her of the boundaries I don't take for granted and blindly trust no one, so it doesn't bother me if I see a flag, it's coming down immediately, And I don't know how y'all feel bad for looking at your wife's phone because of suspicion. Girlfriends are different. I don't ask my wife's permission to look at her phone and she don't ask me. If you ain't doing something shady, nothing to worry about. Me and my gal got a understanding. No alone time with the opposite says. Your girl should have texted or come out to where you were, but she should have made you aware. Bingo. That's exactly what I'm referring to. Girl on girl, I don't mind, it's the sneaky part. Is there any update? Have you decided to speak to your girlfriend about this situation again, and what do you plan on doing? I'm at work, I'll update when I get down to it. I found out my GF kissed a girlfriend of hers and also kissed a boyfriend of hers while I was overseas. This crushed me. My, male 20, was cheated on by my girlfriend, female 19. I'm not very good at explaining a story, so bear with me. Some preface to the story: me and her were friends for 2 years before we started dating. We started dating after I joined the army. However, I was stationed in South Korea for a year. During my tour we talked almost every day. I found out she kissed a girlfriend of hers and also kissed a boyfriend of hers. This crushed me, and she told me he also asked to have says. She says it never happened, although she lied to me about kissing him in the first place. I found out a month and a half before I left that she also had been on and off again emotionally cheating with her ex and a few other guys. I found out because she started saying suspicious things, and after her lying a couple times and saying stop in a melodramatic tone and victimizing herself, she told me the truth. Fast forward to me coming home from Korea. My cousin recently forgave her ex-boyfriend for cheating, so this motivated me to let it go due to distance and work through it. I created a boundary that I didn't want her to hang out with her toxic friends who influence her to make poor decisions involving meds, hooch, and hang out with sketchy people. The reason I made the boundary until I saw her was because we were going to see each other in less than a month and could discuss more in person. She agreed to this boundary but lasted no more than 4 days before visiting them again. She said she'd be there for 1 day but ended up blowing me off and staying for 4 days. Then recently she told me that her friends had some sort of weird debauchery while on meds, but says she didn't visit and was only told about it. I want to believe she's trying to change and I love her, but she keeps doing crazy crap and I don't know what she's lying about or telling the truth. Should I stay or should I go? Move on, bro, it's just too much, one lie after the other. She doesn't care about you. Please don't waste your time. Appreciate it, man. Duck that. Once a lying, cheating, promiscuous woman, always a lying, cheating, promiscuous woman. Don't let your heart make stupid decisions. You can find someone better who actually appreciates and respects you, not use you and lie to you time and time again. The fact he has to ask says a lot. Ouch. Perhaps. But seriously, you don't need to be Einstein to know what to do. Dude, a year away at the start of a relationship is ducking hard. You didn't fail anything. She should have broken up with you if it wasn't working. I don't know many people whose relationship could survive under those conditions. You need to walk away. This isn't going to get any better. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's been hard to let go, but you're right. I'm a little older, but in similar situation. But it was just basic training, not a year away. To me, talking daily, all was well and everything was fine. Still talking about a future. I go on leave for Christmas. Turns out she had a guy living at my house for 2 months, slept with more people than I ever have, and has destroyed many lives/families, all within these 4 months. So what she is telling you is trickle truth, to make it seem better than what it is. I feel like a lot more has been going on, and she's just trying to keep everything in her life the same, while having her fun without you. These types of women are toxic and narcissistic, only think of themselves. Will probably blame you for her cheating. Don't take the gaslighting, my guy. Stay strong. Best to split. You're young. You'll do better. Worldwide comments of the day. Unfortunately, the issue with your boys and your wife is they are not her biological children. If they were, everything that do would be beautiful to her. Sounds like she is just trying to find an excuse to get divorced. She doesn't seem like she wants to be in this marriage now, so my guess is that she will eventually leave or cheat on him regardless. Divorce her. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and relatable Reddit videos.